What's happening with my YouTube family? What's going on with my YouTube savages? Sorry guys, I know this took a couple extra days. I wanted to do this a couple days ago, but when I got this stuff, in my humble opinion, it was just, like, honestly too fresh. It was a little too moist. Needed to sit in the jar for a couple more days. I think we've hit the sweet spot, because I burned a little joint of this last night, guys, and it burned really white, tasted really good, got me really stoned. So we're going to roll up a nice one here. I'm going to show you guys some of these buds. We're going to smell it. We're going to show you guys some of these buds. Then we're going to go outside and smoke it. It is not the greatest day outside, guys. The last few days, the weather's been shitty. It's been dark, rainy, and now it's cold. Today, honestly, a little chilly. But it is what it is. I don't want to wait for this one any longer, guys. I actually do have a Luster Pod review coming up soon as well. I had one put back from, 3 weeks ago when I went and bought all those pods. So that's absolutely sweet. We got at least something from the Ohio Dispo coming soon, guys. And then I think this weekend, let me check real quick, guys. Okay, my points reset next Tuesday, so we're almost there, guys. Bear with me, and thank you guys for tuning in, even though I haven't been doing a whole lot of reviews lately for Ohio stuff. But I can tell you guys right now, this is some absolute fire. Oh my goodness. Look at this nugget. Look how purple. Look how purple. Damn. That's about as purple as that orange creamsicle I had a couple weeks ago, guys. Opening the jar, this stuff smells fucking amazing. That lemon cherry smelled really good too. But this, guys, this smells like Pure Ohio Wellness's cut of gelato times 10. So purple, floral, sweet. This smells like dessert weed, guys. Not getting a whole lot of the biscotti in here. It's actually been a long-ass time since I've smoked any straight-up biscotti. But I can tell you guys right now, this smells good as fuck. It almost has like a graham cracker cookie smell as well. But mostly, this is smelling of gelato. Let's show you guys a couple of these nugs. And then roll one up, guys. You know how it goes here. I'm actually excited for this one. I hope it don't sedate me too much, because this is a heavy-ass indica, guys. I smoked a little bone last night, and I was ripped. Look at that. These nugs are absolutely frosted out white. Still sticky as can be. Let's do the test for you guys. Oh, decently dense, too, guys. Look how frosted out that is. Purple. Oh, yeah. I already knew what it was, guys. Delicious smelling. So, let's roll one up, guys, and go out and taste it for you guys, man. Gelato, when it's done right, I love it. I love it. Regular gelato, I know we've come a long way since then, but, guys, if you could smell this, man, honestly, and this is the first time I have had any cut of gelati, biscotti, X gelato, guys. So, very cool as well. I'm going to break up a couple of these buds. Which ones? Definitely this one, guys. That is so purple, it almost looks black. Frosted out. Stinking up the fucking room. Don't even smell like weed necessarily, guys. It smells like dessert. Like I said, it smells very good. I love those types of strains, usually, if they're done very, very well. No added terps or anything like that, guys. So, we got a couple nugs on the tray. Give me 1 second, savages, and I'm going to meet you guys outside and see what it do on the taste and the effects. 1 second, savages. Before we even go outside, guys, I fucking got this in the pape. Look at this stuff. Totally frosted out. That looks delicious. This is the type of stuff I love, guys. Frosted out nuggets, fresh, sticky. Honestly, man, the difference is so fucking huge between weed that's still sticky and weed that's dried out. I'm to the point where I really don't even want to smoke too much more dry weed, guys. I mean, you obviously don't know that until you get the stuff home and crack the jar. But I do know of certain companies that just always deliver excessively cured flower. I'm going to be trying some Buckeye Relief when those days reset right away, because they have raised their price on some stuff, guys. And I've heard from a couple subscribers and a couple personal friends that they've upped their game a little bit. Might be a little bit more sticky. So that's actually exciting, guys. Almost done with this. We'll be right back at you guys to get stoned, savages. Alright, savages. It's not that bad out here today, but the sun's not out, so it's dark. For whatever reason, when the sun's not out, well, I have a vitamin deficiency as it is, guys, and I get extremely fucking tired on days like this. So I wasn't really wanting to review this heavy indica on a day that I'm already tired. So that's why it's been a little bit, guys. I wanted to honestly review this last night, but you guys need to see this in better lighting, man. This is some really top shelf flower. I'm telling you guys, the smell, the look of the buds and how fresh it is, this stuff rolls up in a paper like an absolute dream. You could be a beginner and probably roll this up no problem because it's so sticky. It rolls itself, guys. And honestly, since I've been switching up the brands that I get, being able to bring different stuff for you guys, I don't get weed on this level as often as I used to, because I used to only get like a couple brands. Clutch was one of them, and they always deliver sticky weed usually, guys. Well, we're going to put that to the test soon, because it's been a while since we've had any of their stuff, except for that Pacific Cool, and that was sticky. Gelatti, guys. Cheers. Oh man, look at that, guys. Already starting to burn white. That's why I needed to sit this in the drawer for a couple days, because the day that I got it, I tried to smoke a doobie of this stuff, and it smoked great, tasted great, but the ash was just a little grayish, and that usually happens when your weed is excessively moist or cut a little early, anything like that. So I just let it cure up in the jar a little bit more. Look at that, guys, looking pretty clean. It's probably going to start looking cleaner as we go down the doobie. That's just how it's been going lately. Yep, knocked it off. Look at that. Absolutely flavor on this, guys. The first couple hits. Ooh, I actually got a nice mixture of flavor there. The first couple hits tasted only like gelato, like a really good cut of it. But now I'm starting to get that slight earthiness, slight pepperiness almost from that biscotti mixing in with the gelato. Absolutely delicious, guys. Rolled this up in a raw black. You guys can see through the I love rolling up good weed like this in a thin ass paper and just seeing it shimmer down as you're smoking the bitch. You guys can't see it as good right now probably. This is delicious, man. Now I'm starting to get that gelato flavor coat in my tongue, guys. That slight coolness, almost like an ice cream cake. This is dessert weed all day. It's smooth as well, but the more you hit on it, guys, so far I haven't been able to smoke a whole doobie of this without coughing. Usually towards like halfway, the end, I'll start coughing on this stuff. This is like the third doobie I've smoked of it. And so far, I really like it. The buds could have been trimmed up a little bit nicer, guys, to be honest. But Santa's a busy guy. Anyway, I don't really want to be buying too much more flour until I get my days reset, because primarily, guys, I want to be reviewing stuff in our state, in Ohio. So please bear with me. We're going to have a few more creative type videos to get through the week, because I'm not going to go all week without uploading at all. That's just not my style, savages. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I am going to be having the Heat Locker Luster Pod review coming up probably tomorrow, to be honest. Oh yeah, this has got a pretty nice mixture of flavor. In my opinion, from every doobie I've smoked this so far, it's only been this the third one. It tastes like gelato, heavy, the first quarter of the joint, and then as it starts going down more, it starts tasting more like the biscotti as well. Overall, though, this isn't gassy. This isn't really earthy either. There's a slight earthiness to this, but overall the flavor is sweet and cool, like menthol almost from the gelato. Delicious, guys. Rolling up a pretty nice size one too. This stuff's strong, I can tell you guys that. I'm already starting to get baked. Take a sip of this coffee, savages. So, what have you guys been smoking on, man? Absolutely jealous. And you guys should let me know for surely what do you want to see me review first when I get those points back, guys. I'm going to be getting a few things. I'd like them to be different companies, stuff I haven't done a lot of reviews on. There's a couple things in mind already, like cheesecake from Willie's Reserve. That's one I'm definitely going to be bringing you guys. Absolutely bomb cut of Granddaddy Perp, guys. I don't like that flavor. Fucking Irish cream. Figured I'd give it a shot though. So what else? We got the cheesecake. Definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do the other 2 flowers from Clutch Cannabis. That Pacific Cool was fire, guys, and that Perp 43 pod, delicious. And I know that the flower is going to be better than the pod. Just has to be, right? I've seen cleaner ash, but it is white, and I think if it was cured up a little bit better, that it'd be totally white, in my humble opinion. I get weed that does, like, that Pacific Cool, if you guys run that video back, you see, like, the first quarter of the doobie burn, like, almost a grayish color. I think that's coming from how moist the buds are, guys. Because usually by halfway down, it starts burning totally white. Somebody comment if you know more about that or if I'm wrong. I'm also getting stoned. Guys, what an absolute fucking week last week, man. I don't know how you guys' week went, but for me and the fam and people around me, it's like every day was just something else, man. At work, at home, just period. So I'm hoping this is going to be a better week, Savages. I was kind of hoping that the points were going to reset by this weekend, but we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. I'll probably think of video ideas today while I'm at work, because besides this one, guys, and the pod review, that's all I have lined up for now, so I'm going to have to figure some new stuff out for sure, but we'll figure it out, Savages. You already know that. This stuff is so good, just makes you want to share it with a home. Oh, and there he is. Share this one with the Hobie. This stuff tastes delicious. But you guys, as always, stay blessed and stay savage. I'd say on flavor, this one, and as you can see now, it's starting to burn a lot more white. I don't know what it is about that. When it gets halfway down, it starts burning cleaner. It's a little bit odd, honestly. I think it's all to do with the cure job and the trim job too. But as you guys can see, now it looks like cigarette ash. And the shimmer, can you see the shimmer? So now the flavors are starting to mix pretty evenly. It's actually got quite a funky garlicky taste. On flavor, I'm giving that a 9.1. It tastes fucking delicious. It tastes like that Pure Ohio Wellness gelato that I really, really liked a lot, with a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of extra sweetness, to be honest, and a little garlickiness at the end there when the flavors are starting to mix. What do you think? Don't I have a little bit of garlic in there?
It do taste a little garlicky.
Hell yeah. This is like dessert weed, guys. It's absolutely fire.
A little sour to it.
The homie says it tastes a little bit sour.
Maybe because of my Red Bull too.
It's probably because of the Red Bull. But it does taste good though. As you guys can see, was I right or was I right? We're almost at the end of the joint. I've said that like 5 times, but I'm just so happy with myself that I got that right. I don't know why. It just starts out burning a little bit peppery, especially on these really moist ones lately, guys. And that stuff does get you pretty baked. I probably didn't even have to roll that size of joint. The joint I smoked last night after work was pretty fucking small, honestly. And I got baked, guys. So on effects, I feel satisfied. I probably don't need to hit anything else for the next like couple hours. I mean, I'm stoned. It's definitely an indica. I wouldn't prefer to smoke this early in the day, but we're a couple days late on this review, guys, so I definitely wasn't going to make the Savages wait any longer. This thing's dripping wet. It's starting to actually come apart. This is fire, guys. If they ever drop gelatti in Ohio, actually, I think Eden's Trees actually does have gelatti. I was looking on the menu like 2 days ago just to kind of see. But I do think Clutch is the only one with the LCG right now, which kind of sucks. But what we just reviewed the other day, guys, is so close one-to-one with what we already have. I was actually really impressed with that stuff. I'm really impressed with this stuff too. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired this morning. This weather really does me in. I don't know what the fuck. It's probably my allergies, to be real. So if I'm a little bit more low energy than normal, guys, bear with me, I apologize. Absolute dust night at work last night, though, as well. I didn't even get up this morning till almost 11 o'clock. I meant to have this video out a little bit earlier than that. I'm giving this one a 9, guys, overall. On effect, I'm just being real. This is almost everything I like about weed, guys. It's sticky, it's tasty, it smells good, and it looks almost like it's from an alien planet. The nugs are fucking crazy, man. That one nug we broke up, guys, was so purple it almost looked black. And I love weed that looks like that. The only other one that I could think of off top that has a purple color like that is the Sour Larry Cross from Buckeye Relief, guys. If you ain't tried that sativa, really, really good sativa. Really, like, OG flavored. So, guys, until next time, we got that Heat Locker pod review probably coming tomorrow before I go to work. 9 on this gelati, guys. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me over the last week or so. Well, I don't have any days at the dispensary, but that's going to be behind us soon, guys. And until the next one, drop it in the comments what you guys are smoking. Stay blessed, and you already know it. Stay savage. Peace.